Hey, how you doing, Dave? My name is Randy. I'm just going to go over my bug out / hiking camping gear. On the right is my everyday, every hiking, every outing vest and gear. To the left is the stuff when I'm going off for a little bit longer in my pack. I'm going to start on the right with my vest and gear. To start with, this is a Molly vest. This one's from SO Tactical. It's called their sniper harness. Got it because that way I can lay down flat. If I'm out shooting, I can use this to go out and shoot in the prone still. On the vest, this side here has got a couple pouches, and one of them right now is just an ammo rifle mag for my rifle. I got a GPS. This one's a Garmin Rhino. The other side, I got a Leatherman. This is just a Surge, basic commercial model, nice heavy duty model. And on the belt, so here's a pouch I keep my basic survival kit in here. I'll go through the contents in a second. Whenever I go out, I take a pistol with me at minimum. I live out here in the Sonoran Desert, down in the Tucson area. You got mountain lions, bears. Whenever we go out into the mountain or wilderness, we even had mountain lions running around down here in town, running through parking lots of businesses. So I got two mags on here. There's Springfield XD magazines. These are full-size mags. Next is my Tom Brown Tracker and Hedgehog Leatherworks sheath. Very nice sheath, love it. Got a pouch on it. Inside I got a tinder, some jute twine right now. Got the Hedgehog ferrule rod fire starter. Nice big heavy fire starter. It's one of the biggest ones that's on the market that I've seen so far. Just clips in, uses a elastic cord, holds it in very securely. Tom Brown Tracker. A lot of people don't like this knife. They think it's a little too big. I actually enjoy it. Took it on to a 10-day course up at Ancient Pathways up in the Flagstaff area. Used it for the whole course, didn't have any problems. Next is a Black Hawk holster, female cog part. I carry the Safariland ALS holster with the Black Hawk male part on there. Fits right into this cog. I carry the Springfield XD with a tack light on it. I also take out the leg platform. It's also by Black Hawk. I take this when I go out to the range. It's also got a top Grim Reaper knife on it. This mounts onto these clips down here at the bottom of the belt. Metal cog piece fits into either piece. Move my vest aside. Whenever I go out, I also take out a pair of gloves. You never know if you're going to need them if you're foraging or digging through or carving. This is all the stuff that goes into my little pouch, the black pouch that was on my belt. Container with Vaseline coated cotton balls. Take them out, fluff them up. It's a good fire starter. I also have a wet fire tinder from Ultimate Survival in there. Signal mirror. This is a newer style strobe. It's a small little block, almost like a little ice cube with a computer chip in it. Just mounts on the top of a 9-volt battery. This is what they're issuing to the soldiers now. That's what I got while I was in Iraq. Basic field dressing, the original end-all first aid item given to soldiers. Mylar blanket for emergency shelter. Cliff granola bar. Magnesium match and small knife to scrape off on there so I don't have to use my primary blade. Exotac match case. Holds 10 to 12 REI matches along with the striker strips. It also has a striker strip on the side. And then for strike anywhere matches, it has a small sandpaper, rough, coarse sand grit paper on the bottom. Mini version of the paracord bracelet. A little too small for me. I did this one up. It's about 5 feet if you untie it all. Next we'll move into my pack gear. Start over here on the bottom. This stuff all fits into a Everly stock operator bag, which I'll go over the bag after I go through the gear. First thing I have is Snow Peak pan set. Your lid here can be a frying pan, or you can use it as a lid on top of a larger pan, 25-ounce bottom pan. I also have a Snow Peak cup, and in the cup I keep a couple packets of oatmeal and some Clif Bars. I have a small light my fire spoon fork utensil. I also carry 2 dehydrated foods. These ones are Mountain House. They're pretty good. There's a lot of brands out there, so you just have to try them all and see what ones you like. For electrolyte replacement, I have Camelback tablets, and then I also have some 100-mile-an-hour tape, the military duct tape wrapped around it. Carry a pocket chainsaw. This is also from Ultimate Survival. So a chainsaw blade with handholds, so that way you can pull it around a fallen stump or a small tree. Carry a backup flashlight. My primary flashlight I carry at the top of the bag, but I'm starting at the bottom of the bag right now. It's a small Surefire LED. Takes one of the 123 batteries. Spare 123 batteries. These ones are Surefire brand. 4 chem lights. No battery needed lights. Carry a speedy awl or stitching awl for the heavy duty stitching if I have any gear that I have to repair out in the field. Carry a small sewing kit, which also has a lighter with some duct tape in it. A pair of small, just like elementary school age scissors. Extra blades. This is a razor blade interchangeable knife. I also carry another Leatherman. This one's the Wave. This is my char cloth kit. In here I just have extra cloth and some jute rope. Got an Altoid tin with the hole poked in the top. And now I got a full stock of char cloth. This is the actual case from the Ultimate Survival kit. Right now I have it as backup fire starters. I got additional wet fire tinder in here. I have 4 of those in there. I got some backup matches. These are Pro Force windproof, waterproof matches. They're not as good as the REI ones, but they would work pretty well, at least in the wind. I have a backup Hedgehog Leatherworks ferrule rod. I have 2 little candle bits. I have the Ultimate Survival blast match. It's another ferrule rod. And I always carry Zippo with me, so I have extra Zippo flints. Because I carry Zippo, you got to refill it, especially down here in the desert. It dries out pretty fast. 12-ounce stainless steel flask. You fill it up with one of the large cans of Zippo fluid, which is a 12-ounce bottle. That way you got a fresh supply of that. I also carry 550 cord with me. It's about 50 feet. There's a tie-up method that I learned from Paul at Hedgehog Leatherworks. You can check out his website. He's got a bunch of survival videos and tips and stuff. This one's set up with 2 10-foot strands and then 6 5-foot strands. I also carry a crook knife with me. Just bent over blade. Works for carving out items such as spoons or bowls. Carry a pair of binoculars with me. There's a small, one of the cheaper end models of Leopold's. Just a small set. Get on the high point, look for rescuers or look for water. If you're out searching for water, you gotta look for those green zones. Down here in the desert, most stuff's brown unless there's water, and that's where you get your green zones. I also carry hygiene items. I carry a thing of premium baby wipes. These are Cottonelle Fresh. A hygiene kit. Carry in there some sunscreen, bug spray, some soap, toothbrush, different items like that. Carry a comprehensive first aid kit. It's based on the stuff that we carried while I was in Iraq. Got some rehydration salts, some rubber gloves, tourniquet, some quick clot, Venture Medical Kit, pill bundle, another lighter, some super glue, field dressing, cravat, some gauze, some medical tape, needle decompression kit for any sucking chest wounds in case you get fall on a stick. God forbid somebody shoots you if you're out there in hunting season, you're not being careful. Some Band-Aids, some EMS shears. I also carry a pair of knee pads. These are good for when you've got to crouch down or kneel down and do tasks such as carving or whittling or setting up your campfire or your survival fire. Carry a journal with me. This is a Writing the Ranges book. Got different stuff in there about shooting, making traps, gathering certain foods, and different grid coordinates, items like that. The main compartment of my bag, carry a weapons kit, since I take this out if I'm going to go hunting or if I'm going out shooting. Waterproof bag with spare undergarments, such as t-shirts, socks, and underwear. Some items that you really need out there. Fleece liner, it's a lightweight fleece liner from Blackhawk, their Warrior Wear line. It's a nice thing to go underneath other jackets or underneath a shirt. Carry a lightweight head wrap. You use it as a scarf or head wrap if you're out in the sun. Pair of goggles. I think these ones are the ESS or ECC. This is rated for ballistic. They got a pullover cloth. They got a little case. Also, they have a dark tinted lens, so you can change them out for the brighter sun hours. Poncho roll. Inside here is a poncho liner, so like a blanket. Got 4 bungee cords on here. You can use the hooks and hook them onto the end grommets at the end of all 4 corners of the poncho and make a makeshift shelter. It's a little more field expedient, and you don't have to cut up 550 cord and give up your cordage. On the outside of my bag, I also carry an extra water bottle. I carry a bladder inside of my vest. I also carry a bladder inside of my main backpack, but it's more field expedient out in the field once you run out of water, or if you run out of water, to fill up a bottle. This one here has a threaded top. You can fit a water filter on the top there and pump it right in. It's also stainless steel, so you can boil the water. Wrapped around it right now, I have a handmade 550 cord net that I made in the Ancient Pathways course. You just got out some 550 cord and you tie it together into knots. Then I have an extra long tail on mine with a loop on the end. I clip a carabiner on here and clip it onto the bottle and throw it on over my shoulder. Make it a little more field expedient than digging out of a pouch on the pack. At the top of my bag, I also carry the Gerber Gorge, a little small shovel. It's good to have out in the field. An MSR water filter, along with chlorine dioxide purification tablets. My wife's allergic to iodine, so I can't use the iodine tablets. If you're allergic to shellfish or got thyroid problems, these are what you're going to want to look into for tablets. I also have a cleaning kit for the camelback that I keep with me. Carabiner. This is my primary flashlight. It's a Surefire 6P LED. It's got the red lens for at night, so I don't ruin my night vision. It runs on 2 of the 123 batteries. I have a fleece hat for when it's colder out, especially like at night. And I also have the boonie hat, military style. It's in multi-cam. Brimmed hat. It's nice for out in the sunlight. Prevents you from getting sunburn. I also carry a hard copy of my map. The main areas that I go out hiking. Can't rely on GPS 100%. Runs on batteries. Batteries die. Also attached onto my bag is an Expedition map and compass case. Got a military style compass. Ties right on. There's loops inside of the pouch. That way it's semi-corded right onto your gear here. This here is the Everly stock operator bag. It's a pack and rifle scabbard all in one. Rifle runs down the back here. Full size bottom here. In the back you also have a covering in here. Top covers the top of your rifle to protect it from elements. Got one large main compartment that is separatable. Right now I have mine separated. It's got a zip-in piece here. It makes this bottom part into a separate compartment. In the inside here, you got 2 sleeve pockets that you can use for additional camelback bladders or water bladders, or if you're using it for military, you can also put in a ASIP or single yard radio. It's got some internal pouches on the sides. It's got 2 side saddle type pouches. These are designed to put in other gear, longer gear, or bladders. This one here I put my bladder in. And on this side here I have my jacket. It's a true spec version of the Gore-Tex waterproof, windproof jacket. Sunglasses holder. Down here in the desert, you really don't want to be outside for too long without sunglasses in the summer. And then inside here you got adjustable straps. It's got an internal frame system, but the outside straps you undo here, and you can move it up or down based on where you want it to sit on your back. It's got a large lumbar support and removable waist strap. I don't recommend removing it. That hat on there. And then out of the bottom of the bag, it also has a rain fly. And zip here, now comes the rain fly. This part here will cover the front portion of your bag. That way the front portion of your bag is covered. So if you're out in light rain, this will protect almost all of your gear. Alright, that's all my gear. If you got any questions, you can email me at quinn.m107@yahoo.com. Thank you. Have a great day and stay safe out there.